From New York originally. We moved up here when we were young. We went to Poconos Mountain West, and me and my brother are very passionate. We love video games. My mom was the one that was like, let's start a video game lounge.
It was just a conversation one night and just kind of evolved from there.
And then we got together and made it happen. It's smart right here, you know, franchise it. When they come in, they can expect just everything video games. If they want to bring their own equipment, they're more than welcome to.
I have a roommate. Between both of us, the bandwidth can't support it. I usually come here on my off time.
It's a different setting versus being at home. It's a big open atmosphere. We got a lot of comfortable seating.
We're located right across the street from Great Wolf here in Scott Run. I love cooking, but I love doing it where it's in an open environment like this and the customer can actually interact with me while I'm making their food. I love that. How's Tony doing? If somebody comes in here more than once, I know them by their name and I usually know what they get.
Best bacon, egg, and cheese in Pennsylvania. I'm from New York. I know my delis. Gotta have money egg.
The menu itself is my life's work, I tell people. The variety of our menu is enormous. The chicken salad wrap.
Everything's made by us.
The crazy names that you see up there and stuff, named after family, friends.
We're always on our toes. Great time. Great place to come.
Uncle Dominic, he takes care of everything from taking care of the land, growing and making the wine. He even designed the winery building, which is very beautiful. We produce our wine in Kresgeville. He used his scientific mind to do an excellent job growing these grapes. The west end of the Poconos is not the south of France, so you're going to be facing some unique challenges, and some of that is actually that you do have to have a cyclical vineyard, constantly planting and replanting. No wine before its time. You can't be rushing through it. It can take a year, it can take a couple years.
So delicious and creamy and good and gooey with the guava paste. Turned out to be my favorite cookie. All of them the same size, 4.5 ounce cookies. The cheesy date night. I said, what can I do that symbolizes what I like in a cookie? Smoked almonds, honey pecans, dates, cherries, and feta. Absolutely amazing. I do make my cookies fresh every day. All of the good ingredients, I mean, as good as it can be with sugar and butter and stuff.
So we added a little bit of everything. So if you don't play one thing, you might play another. This is our sports lounge area.
Come enjoy yourself, come watch some sports. You could do everything in one building.
This is a great area and it's tourist. It's a lot of water parks. We try to make something affordable to do.
Especially when you're on vacation. Nobody wants to go back to the Airbnb or go home at 9 o'clock if they're out on vacation.
You can come here. We're $10 an hour for any game here. Comes with complimentary food and beverage. And you can come spend an easy couple hours and it won't break the bank.
I think it's awesome. I love how they have like different options over here, different things to do. So it's not just coming here to gamble. You can come here and relax and unwind a little bit.
I've worked at a few spas before, all over. My background is in healthcare. I have 5 treatment rooms. We're doing 2 facials today. So we have 2 beds set up.
What products do you use? I just use Bare Minerals.
Myself, another esthetician, Kayla. Some of them come for like relaxation. They could be battling acne, looking to start their anti-aging regimen. It all depends, really. I just had the idea for like these parties for the little girls because there's really nothing like this around for them.
Today the girls got a facial and they also got a gel manicure.
Making like the little girls feel good, like for a welcoming place for them, because they like to do facials too, but we do it like a mini version.
We moved from the Northern Virginia area. We found this property that's zoned commercial, and we have our Brick Chapel studio, our Red Schoolhouse gallery and studio space, and a little green cottage, which is our outbuilding.
I have always wanted to do something like this.
I've been a potter for about 20 years. I picked it up when my kids were young as just a hobby. And the first thing we'll do is with this flat side of the rubber rib is we're gonna drag that along the surface. But this was a gamble, and we have just met with such success, we can't even believe it.
Okay, so what would I wear this with? I grew up in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area. I was in the fashion industry. I went to Philadelphia Textile. When we started our family, we moved to the Poconos from Jersey City, New Jersey, and this has always been a dream of mine. I finally made it a reality. The store is actually named after my mom and my grandma. So my mom loved polka dots, and my grandmother was Josephine, so that's where the Joe comes from. Dot and Joe Boutique. I worked in Manhattan for Ralph Lauren. I was the yarn buyer, so I wasn't retail. So this is all new to me. I'm learning this on the fly as I go, but I felt this community needed something like this. It's a little college town, so the moms should be able to come in and buy something for themselves, get something for their child, and not break break the bank. So it's affordable luxury, I like to say.
We're excited. We get to see the families and the people that are taking them. They're all going to good homes.
If I didn't have 5 cats, I would probably take them.
I just kind of wanted to be a small woman-owned business, get the kitties in here, cage-free roaming environment. This is Finn. Finn loves that wheel right there and will run in circles. Currently, my cat I have now is Smokey Joey. He's actually labeled as Cozy Kitty's manager. I am a crazy cat lady, 100%. Yeah, he's a new arrival. He's a pretty boy. But I wanted to be that first cat cafe in the Poconos. There's nothing like it around. It's an experience. They only have them in bigger cities.
I've been thinking about getting a third one. I just love animals, so.
We have resident kitties. They're all adoptable here.
People were really excited. They liked the fact that everything was locally made, handmade, and they could touch and feel and see everything. This is our Two Brothers Nut Butters, so it's all locally handmade. We started out with just a handful of vendors, and now we're up to about 40. We have A&J's Woodcraft. A lot of their stuff is sensory toys. We have dolls, wreaths, jewelry, all these rings. They're made out of silverware. Pet products, local fossils, a little history of the Poconos. The book has to be certain size and certain number of pages, and then she folds it into all these different shapes. 3D art, handmade bags and wallets. So they all started as a blank canvas, and then we put images on them. We have handmade Pocono souvenirs as well. A little bit of everything.
We started about 2 miles away on Neola Road. I was a pharmaceutical sales rep, and my husband was a teacher. We went on a trip to the Finger Lake region with some friends back in 2003, and he got bit by the bug. The very next day, ordered 70 baby vines to plant on the split rail fence that he had just installed going up our driveway. We had to wait a whole year to see if we had the right growing conditions, and when we found we did, he said, oh, now we need to buy a tractor.
This one's very smooth.
Yeah, that's a good description, very smooth.
Right?
Yeah.
And it took us 6 years to be able to make wine and open with our own wine.
We came for the views. We're doing a little leaf peeping.
We own 101 acres now, and we have almost 14 acres in grapevines planted that we did ourselves. We became the second winery and distillery in the state of Pennsylvania to also become a brewery. And then we wanted our guests to have food. So we added a full kitchen, flatbreads, charcuterie, different kinds of sandwiches and fries.
This is going to be above and beyond.
This is a fine dining restaurant for this community, which is new. Now I understand that I don't want to squeeze the steak, so I'm very gently turning it. Every time that I can create another one of these lines, the steak will have more flavor.
We don't freeze our meats here. It's like cutting into butter. It's so good. Like the sauces on the side, all of the tapas just come together very well. So this is actually the original bar, original ceiling. It makes it really authentic and unique. They're so shocked and in awe about the building. I love it. There's not a lot of places where people are like, oh, like let's get dressed up and let's go to dinner, celebrate an anniversary or a birthday or a bachelor party. There's not a lot of high-end places in this area.